I think we have to be thankful to Pak Prabowo Subianto, President, who has been really being a real diplomat going around the world. If you look at the Outlook report, there's one word. The word is called inflection point. In an inflection point, it can go down or can go up. But we have to be optimistic. I'm a person of optimism that we can actually move up. Because why? Because we have all it takes. We have, number one, our natural resources. We have our human resources. We have a strategic location. We have demographic bonus. We have all. Now it's up to us how to cook this. And this is where Indonesia must stand. When everybody's, there is a trade war between the US and China and what's going on in Middle East and so forth, we have to be focused. I think we have to be thankful to Pak Prabowo Subianto, President, who has been really being a real diplomat going around the world to make sure one thing, stability, making sure there is peace. Peace in Indonesia, peace in the region, because the belief is that we will not have prosperity without peace. I go back to the 3 C's. Certainty, capability, and capital. So we talk about certainty. I think everyone in the room, investors need certainty of law. We all need certainty of regulation. We cannot have surprises. That's certainty. We need certainty. Second one, after certainty, is capability. We need to develop our human capital to increase our productivity. We have to be competitive. We are not alone in this world or in this region. The country has to be competitive, companies has to be competitive, and the people has to be competitive, which is then productivity and so on. This is where human capital development is key, upskilling, but at the same time, you need also technological innovations to create that productivity and efficiencies. Those are the 3 C's. And the third one, capital. If you have certainty, capability, you have the capital coming in. But you have to make sure this capital is easy to be entering Indonesia. By what? Is of doing business. So if you have all those, this is, I think, what the belief all of us. So we expect certainty, capability, and capital. And I think Pak Prabowo Subianto, during his World Economic Forum speech, basically addresses those. He believes we have to have certainty of law. He talks about human capital development, and he talks about capital. And he says, now we have another capital, which is what? The public capital that is being integrated is called an Antara. So now that Antara representing the public and the private sectors, whether it's domestic or international. It's like if our Minister of Finance said the 2 engines. So now, let's make these 2 engines works. The public capital and the private capital. With that, I do believe we can take on. Thank God. Alhamdulillah. Yes, I'm starting a new challenge of my life. Its name is Sriwijaya Capital. It is a private equity today. Basically, it's an investment. But when I go around the world, particularly now, I really travel around, let's say the Middle East and so forth. And I look at the capital. There's a lot of capital who wants to come to Indonesia. But they need to be bridged. They need to be navigated. And that's our role. And we are not just belling them to invest, but we are co-investing with them. Co-investing with the investors. So I think this is where it's important. Private capital like us, together with investors, domestically or internationally, and then of course Danantara. Danantara has to play a role of that capital so that co-investing. So we are aligned as investors. And so I think, looking at the IES, we are 28 nations are here. Delegation from Australia, delegation from Japan, delegation from Canada, and so forth, all are here. That means what? They have the optimism. They know they want to be in Indonesia. So it is real. Now how is our homework now, domestically? How all of us together should be able to answer the question of certainty, capability, and capital info. That's ACTIS.